What's up, guys, and welcome back to the channel. Today we are continuing on with episode number 21 of Ascendance of a Bookworm. This one's titled New Retainers. Interesting, we're going to be meeting some more retainers. I think I know one of them, considering I did a little research on another character's voice actor from another show, and came across a character from this show called Wilma, and I think we're going to be meeting her soon. If I have any guesses about that. So perhaps she's one of the new retainers. I don't know, though. We'll see. So before I get into today's episode, first of all, welcome back to the new channel. After we had to rebuild, thanks to Molebeat. Fantastic. You may always notice new shirts. Yay. Most of you, well, maybe not most. A lot of you should recognize where the shirts come from. A certain anime series where a certain main protagonist might be wearing this shirt. Just saying. There will be a poster back there that gets updated right next to the silent voice poster. But as of right now, that's still in transit in mail, because mail is a lot slower due to COVID, and I can perfectly understand why. So, yeah, that will be here when it's here, probably in the next few episodes or so. Probably for maybe like a Tuesday or Wednesday show, if I had to guess. Anyway, last thing before I go on. Discord server. We now have a Discord server. Link to it will be in the description of every video I post, as well as the announcement video for it that I just put up. Or I say just put up. This is video, 4? So it'll be like 4 hours ago or something like that. So yeah, that's going to be a place to talk about these shows if you want a more in-depth discussion than just what the comment section allows. Obviously, we try and avoid spoilers on any shows that we are watching. I'm not going to tolerate spoilers or any of this stuff in the Discord, of course. But this also serves as a way for me to communicate with you guys should this channel get taken down for whatever reason. Although there is absolutely no reason for it to be taken down based on the measures I've taken now. So we'll see. It's just another contingency measure should things start going awry. But with that said, last episode, we had a Lutz-focused episode on his family, running away from home because his family won't let him travel to another town to do some work for Benno. Just straight up cuts them all off and goes to live in the attic of the shop. And once Mine has recovered from her fever, because she was locked in detention room of some sort inside of the church for her failure to keep her promise. She's recovered and finds Lutz's brothers saying give him back, even though he chose it of his own volition. So I don't know why they were shouting that, unless the father and mother were supplying them lies. But from what we gather later, the father's not too bad. I don't know. But yeah, Benno's considering just adopting Lutz so that it makes it easier for him to just work in the business. He doesn't have the family stopping him from doing what he wants, things like that. Obviously, this is all playing on Mine's head with the High Priest, and just mediates with him that maybe just getting them all together for a meeting, sign Lutz away up for adoption through the church, and then Benno can adopt him for that. We also have a handy magic item. As long as you're holding it, your voice does not project. So you can just go like that, but obviously, whilst you see that, you're hearing what they're actually saying if you've got the other side of it. Which might need to be reminded, yeah, you need to cover your mouth. People can still see your mouth moving, it's just they don't hear you. Handy little magic item, actually. And apparently is quite common amongst nobles and stuff, which makes a lot of sense, actually. And then, I don't know if this was just a bit of a rushed resolvement, or if it was like this in the original source material as well. But it felt like they resolved it very quickly and very undramatically. I understand the father actually being somewhat supportive, just very wary, and the way he's not good with words. I understand him like that. I can totally understand that father character. The mother and the brothers, though, no. The mother was At no point in any of it did she seem truly supportive, until right at the end when he was forgiving them. And it just didn't feel genuine from the mother's side. And the brothers all of a sudden just being all buddy-buddy again, it was like, something didn't feel right about that resolution. Like, yes, it's ended well and it's back to normal, but I feel like the way it was returned to normal just didn't feel complete. With the father, understandable. The mother and the brothers, I just don't quite believe it. But hey, instead of being up for adoption, instead Lutz is now being raised as the successor for the Merchant Guild, or successor of Benno's company in the Merchants Guild. And then we also find out that the High Priest is called Ferdinand. Like, we actually get his name. Our mind gets his name now, so we actually know who he is now, which is nice. And then, yeah, we've now got our new retainers to meet this episode. So, let's get into the actual episode here. As always, these are time-based reactions. On the bottom left side of the screen, right about there somewhere, you're going to see a timer for the episode. This is so you can sync it up with the footage I'm watching. I'm watching the official Crunchyroll version, link in the description. I can't show full screen, audio, subtitles, any of that stuff for copyright reasons, of course. If anyone tries to flag this for copyrighted content, well, there is none. So, what are you copyrighting? So, that's my last-ditch effort to appease the companies, although I know it doesn't work because Molbeat flagged another reactor who was a timer-only reaction, because that makes sense. But we'll see how that goes forward. I'll count us down 3, 2, 1, play, and then we'll be good to go. So, I've done my long recap. We'll let the show do its very brief recap now in 3, 2, 1, play. Whoops. Yes. Oh, does she? What's she concerned about now? Mother's ill? Ah, okay. Mother's pregnant again. Oh-ho. Okay. No idea what that is. Now she has a new character motivation. Okay. Okay, we've given Mine a new character motivation that she didn't have previously. Whoops. Okay. Because she was kind of stagnating now. Like, she's achieved her goal of reading all the books she wants from the church. So how was she going to move forward from that? What was her next ambition? Making a picture book for the kids. All right. So that brings, what, the family up to 3 kids now? Because you got her older sister, Turi, right? Turi was the name of the older sister? And now we're going to have a younger sister in about 9 months' time. There she is, there's Turi. I love this OP. I don't think there's an OP I hate this season. TOG is probably the closest, but actively dislike? I don't think there is any. I feel like Ferdinand's role in this whole story is still being understated so far in the anime. But then again, we're like... Aren't we still in, like, part 2 of 5 of the light novels? Like, aren't we, like, not even close to halfway through the current light novels? So, I feel like there's so much more of this series to go. Yeah, no one knows what the hell that is. Yep. Yeah. Different standards. Yep. Okay. Oh? Okay. I see. But let me guess, she's bad. Okay. Wilma as a new retainer. So we do meet Wilma this time. That's also true. I mean, it's technically true, but people will seek to exploit that. Successfully took on, not tried. Hmm. Hmm. Music, okay. Okay. That's fair. I And now you've got an instrument. You don't have a choice. Right. Mm-hmm. Yeah. Oh boy. Wow. That's a great wow. That should be okay. Yeah. I mean, it's not a bad idea. Aha. Nice. She's dabbling into everything. Aha. Good angle. That's gonna go well. Mm-hmm. What's with this? Or is he just that exasperated with dealing with mine all the time? Hmm. Yeah. Probably. That's probably a bad thing to say. Mm-hmm. Are you saying they're not covering their mouths? I'm assuming no one in this room can lip read. Will he? She? Interesting. Okay. Your prime candidate makes sense. Very much so. Mm, that's true. I mean, he's looking out for her. He's a little unreasonable in the ways he does, but okay. Well, naturally. What does that mean? Okay, singing. Her face is brilliant. Oh god, this is gonna go well. It's probably too big for her. Okay. It's an equivalent. Bit more aptitude than expected. Okay. Not completely hopeless. Yep. Yep. Nope. Really? Wow, I can't believe that worked. Alright. Definitely. Probably. Makes a lot of sense. Gil's not happy. Please bring me. Hmm. Yeah, it does. Okay. Something's different about her compared to other grey robes then. If she has some authority over other grey robes in that sense, even over Fran. Perhaps it's because of this musical ability. Okay. Maybe it's just the type of person she is, I don't know. Or maybe it's part of the culture of music. Like, you never pick your own instrument up and you never... I don't know. And Delia's mad, of course. I'm practicing, so it's... Uh-huh. And share responsibilities of the other retainers. Mm-hmm. That's a good question. Hmm. You... Hmm. What's going on here? Why? Huh? She must have a connection to some other Blue Robe priestess. Or priest, sorry, not priestess. Lady Christine, right. Okay. That makes a lot of sense, okay. Mm-hmm. So she doesn't believe that's something that she should be doing. Okay, well that's just not right. So there isn't actually anything other than her attitude. Okay. Mm-hmm. But... yeah. But she still doesn't want to be harsh to her. Just... uh-huh. A meeting. Okay, retainer meeting. Interesting, okay. Yes. I think that's probably what she'd end up doing anyway. Just want to make sure everyone else shares that opinion. Huh? What was that little nod about, Fran? Hmm. It's not just that. Mm-hmm. Yes. You can learn. There's always time. Thank you. Mm-hmm. Both of them blushing, I love it. Yep. Lay down on the table for you. Okay. I'm assuming that's going to be Lady Christina. Hmm. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Wilma. So there's more of an emotional connection between her and Lady Christina than initially thought, I guess. That's how I see it going. Cool. Probably. Ah. Oh boy. Got 10 days to do it, alright. Oh boy. A performance for who? For Ferdinand, okay. That certainly helps. I mean, she understands concert music already, so that was half the battle. Huh? Okay. Ah. Ah. Yeah, I imagine that's probably... I imagine that's probably common. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna go more into Wilma's backstory next. Cool. Yeah, okay. I imagine that sort of thing's a lot more common than you might imagine. Judging by the society that's being built here. I imagine that's gonna be a common theme for a lot of the Grey Red Priestesses. Especially when you got a guy like the High Priest. Wait. Whoever the old guy is with the white hair. Older guy with the white hair. Not Ferdinand. High Head Priest. No matter which one you say, you're wrong in either the manga, the anime, or the light novel. Like, you're wrong in one of them at least, so... I think High Priest is what it is in the anime, though. I will learn it one day. And then I'll forget it when the next part of this comes out eventually. Because I assume there's going to be more to this. Like, we're going to get more episodes of this at some point, because we're barely even through the light novel at this point, from what I understand of it. Unless the light novel, like, volumes and chapters and everything have shrunk a lot since the early ones, I don't know. But you guys know more on that than me. But I imagine there's easily room for more of this project. Nice. Next time? Wilma and Holy Scriptures for Kids. Okay. Probably. Probably. Okay. Oh. Nice. Oh, that's a nice piece of art to have all three of them in there now. Nice. Awesome. That was a good episode. That's a very good episode. Meet some more retainers. And, whoops. Come on, there we go. Yeah, so we have Wilma coming up now. And her experience with a blue robe. Maybe that's what that whole thing with Fran and her was. Maybe that's what the awkwardness of that exchange was. I don't know. Interesting. I don't know. But yeah, Rosina, eh? Played by Minori Suzuki. What else do I recognize? Wow, you are fairly new to the industry. Cool. Well, maybe not new to the industry, but limited roles. Idolmaster as Hajime Fujiwara. Other than that, I've never seen any of your work. I've not watched any of the Macross series. I've not watched any of Cardcaptor Sakura. So yeah, I haven't watched Magical Index 3 yet. I will catch up with a certain series one day. Oh, she did the theme song. She did the ED for Asteroid in Love last season. Okay, so I have seen something. I have heard your voice before, at least. Okay. Cool. Very, very interesting. Were you a character in there then? Or not? Unless I just missed it. Oops. No, you weren't. You just did the ED. I thought the ED featured the characters, but maybe that was the OPs. I don't know. Maybe it didn't. Maybe I'm just making stuff up now at this point. I don't know. Yeah, that was a good episode. Very good episode. So, Rosina and her attitude towards it was not because she was given any special permissions or anything. It's just that she was used to life under Lady Christina, who valued her for her aptitude with whatever the hell this instrument's called. What's it called? Harspiel. Let's find out what the hell this thing is. I have never... That's a translation error, apparently. Is it meant to be a real instrument? It doesn't seem to be a real instrument. I don't think it's real. I guess it's a form of harp. I have no... Is this meant to be a real instrument of some description or not? Because I have no idea. It does look like a form of harp, but I don't recognize it as any real harp. You guys I was about to say you guys in Ireland, but I just read of the coat of arms of Ireland apparently has a harp on it. Interestingly. But yeah, you guys in the comments are going to have to fill me in if this is meant to be a real instrument or not, if it was something made for this universe. If it has any basis. Like, it looks like a harp of some description, but I don't know if it's based on any particular harp design from, I don't know, say 1400s Germany or something like that. Who knows? But yeah, I thought it was a real instrument for a second there, but no, it doesn't appear to be. But whatever. Yep, that was a good episode. Fairly relaxed for the most part. I mean, this show just in general is quite chill, but it adds the story elements in quite nicely. But now we've got to deal with Wilma and her experience. Now, what are the chances? What are the chances? Because we've met a couple of the blue-robed priests during this series with Mine in the Church. We've met a couple of them now. Like, not in, like, actual fully developed characters, but we've seen them across the way. And had vague interactions with them. What are the chances that the blue robe in question that Wilma is had this experience with? What's the chances that that priest is still in service here? I wonder. Don't know. But it seems like that'd be something that would happen. We'll see. Interested to see where that goes now. Because will it be a blue robe we know of? Will that be a situation? But other than that, if that was the case, what is there of that to be resolved? The fear of men? Like, is it a case of just showing her that not all men are like these blue robe priests, that there are genuinely real nice people out there in the world? Probably not going to find many of them in the church, let's be honest. But outside of the... I mean, just getting to know... Well, no, getting to know, like, Lutz and stuff probably won't help her, will it? Because they're younger, she'll just view them as kids and not as, like, men. So... that's an interesting one. Is she going to try and resolve that? And if so, why? What way could you resolve? That's a good pondering point, actually, as to how that would be resolved, if at all, and how that will lend to the story in any way. Okay, well, yeah, I don't really have much more to say on it than that one, really. I'm just curious as to what they're going to do, if anything, about Wilma's fear of men, and how you possibly could, unless, like, meet the dad? I don't know. Will that work? I mean, meeting a head soldier probably isn't a good idea. Like, of all the intimidating men you could show her, it's probably not a good idea. But yeah, that's going to do it for today, guys. Thank you everyone for watching. I hope you enjoyed this one. Leave a like if you did, as per usual. Helps grow the channel out, which now more than ever is very, very important. Leave your comments what you thought of the episode and where you think this might be going. If you want a more in-depth discussion, there is always, of course, the Discord server that has now launched. Easier way for me to communicate with you guys. And don't forget to hit subscribe to see next week's episode, as well as the rest of the Winter 2020 lineup you can find on my channel. Winter? Spring? God damn it. I'm almost there. Almost there. It's like, we're the middle of May, I'm still saying winter. For spring 2020. One day I'll get it perfect. I swear to God. Thank you everyone for watching, and until next time, see you guys later.